Hello and welcome back to Nobody Wake the Bugbear. We are an actual play podcast from Perth, Australia. We are back with part 2 of the Mothership First Edition sci-fi horror RPG by Tuesday Night Games, and we are playing Green Tomb. How's everyone feeling so far?
Feeling pretty good.
And androids don't have feelings.
Sorry, I'm thinking pretty good.
So how did you like the first episode, John?
It was alright. It was a bit uneventful, but we ended on a big cliffhanger. So I'm hoping we can jump back into action and face some dreadful tetanus from this screwdriver that's
with
about
blood
to stab
on it.
us. Yeah.
True. Yeah, it's a slow burn. You know, science fiction movies usually a slow burn.
Yeah.
Like if you watch The Thing, I don't think The Thing comes out until about 30 minutes in, doesn't it?
Yeah. I don't know.
Josh, feelings? How do you like your characterization so far?
Okay, I think he's okay.
Yeah.
I imagined a little bit more of the what's the flame guy from Full Metal Alchemist?
Roy Mustang.
Roy Mustang,
I
yeah.
imagine Roy Mustang in terms of like fixing his glasses a
Yeah,
lot
yeah.
and like just being and like because I've got a flamethrower and stuff like that.
Sure.
No anime references on our podcast.
So I think stoic is definitely what I'm trying to go for.
Yeah, he's
for-
very
with the
obtuse,
character.
I would
yeah,
say.
he's very logical. He doesn't really care much for what's going on unless it's truly interesting.
Things are about to get interesting, of course. As a corpses don't walk around.
No, but I had a feeling that there was something not quite right because one, it was upright, and two,
Well,
it was
laying against,
when
back against something, yeah.
yeah, and when Zach was checking it, it didn't seem stiff, and that didn't seem right.
Yeah, it was a distinct difference because I called out rigor mortis in the other body, did I not? Yes. A little bit of a clue there. Cade, how was your experience so far playing Mothership?
I'm highly optimistic for my character's death. I'm looking forward to it. I'm about to get prison shanked, which is amusing.
That's an embarrassing way to die.
Yeah.
It is.
I had suspicions about the corpse, which is why I put my character there, I guess. So
You did the most natural thing. Like the other corpse, you went up to it, you
Yep.
checked its life signs.
Yep.
You have no way to know it's going to animate.
yeah, and now I'm going to get shanked in the eye for it.
Well,
which is, yeah.
we'll find out. We'll get some first combat rolling soon. Does everyone like to begin?
yeah.
Roll for eye shank.
Yeah. Oh, you'll be rolling for something to start with.
How do we roll initiative again?
Oh, I will
It's a
explain
group
that.
initiative, I believe.
No, we're doing something different. I will explain. Let me explain in the show itself. Welcome to part 2 of Green Tomb.
I get it
And the music's playing.
because plants are green.
What are plants?
Botany books.
Zach, Alec, and Sergeant Alistair, you have all entered the barracks of the science vessel Lima. You have looked at the lockers and investigated a body that is lying up against one, seated on the floor. Alistair, you go up and check its pulse. Zach, you walk over as well. Alec, you have a look around, see what it's holding. And suddenly, it lurches upright. Well, it begins to lurch at you. Firstly, everyone make a sanity roll. Save. As you face the thing that should not be. Cade, Alistair is, what did you get?
29 over 20.
Okay, please take a point of stress. And I believe you have no other effects that will trauma has not kicked in. Alec, Josh, what did-
51, which is a save.
Excellent. Great music cue there. And lastly, Zachary Doppler, the android.
I have a sanity of 21.
That's not good.
I rolled 22.
Oh, that's a
Oh.
crit failure
Because it's a double.
because it's a double over. Oh dear.
Critical sanity failure from the android there. What does that entail?
Well, you take 2 stress.
So that's up to 5.
Yes. And how would you describe this effect on you, do you think? I'll let you describe it.
So, upon seeing this corpse, which he had basically, what happens is, he registers in his computer brain, like a property for any object that he sees in 3D view,
Yeah.
and he's assigned it as corpse, which is categorized as inanimate,
yeah.
and now it's leapt up and it's attacking. So, what's basically happened is, he now doesn't know what anything is, because it's been filed incorrectly. So, he's just gonna... I'm trying to think what he would do.
In my mind, based on what he's already said so far, you are not abiding the policy for the designation corpse.
Yeah.
Please remain to the inanimate position immediately.
Yeah. Please return to the dead status.
My eyes are gonna roll back into my head, and I'm just gonna freeze, stand still like this, with my arms at my sides. Factory setting.
So I'm going to say you don't act this round.
Yeah.
And what we're doing with initiative this time, we're not going to roll initiative. We're going to take turn orders. Just simple, I go, you go, you go, I go. And because this thing has surprised you, I will go first, and then all you guys can take your actions, barring Mr. Android here. And then it'll just repeat like that.
He's having a Zack attack.
He's having a Zack attack. So this crewman raises the screwdriver and goes straight for Sergeant Alistair's neck and makes a roll. 13 under 40. Success. You take 3 damage.
I take 1 damage because I have 2 armor points.
2 armor points?
Yes.
So you take 1 damage and your armor is now kaput.
I pull out my frag grenade. I
So
pull the
you-
pin
Wait,
out.
Is that how that works? As
Yeah.
soon as you take any damage
Over.
over the armor points?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
That means if you take damage under the armor points, your armor's still going.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
It's done. You may go, the 2 of you.
You've
Okay.
been stabbed in the neck, but shallowly.
And yeah, we'll do it. So you guys choose who goes first. You describe your actions.
Okay, you've got what on you?
I have a revolver, so my intent was probably just quick draw and see if I can put a couple of rounds into this thing.
Okay.
That would be my standard reaction.
I can't. I'm not going to use my flamethrower because I don't want to kill anyone else.
Please don't.
But I've got in my electronic tool set.
Yeah.
I'd imagine some sort of cutter, like a weld, like a little handheld.
I would. Laser cutter is
Like a laser
separate,
cutter.
is a separate item, so I'd say it's
okay.
not included in that. Yeah.
I guess I'll get a wrench or something like that out of just my general toolkit. I don't know what electronic toolkits have in them. It just says tools. So-
Yeah, I would say you would have a wrench, a smaller one, not a big industrial heavy wrench. You wouldn't be able to carry because that'd be a significant item. But a small wrench, sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
So I'll give you D5 damage on that.
Okay.
So roll. You're doing an attack.
Yeah.
Go for it.
So I just got to pass my combat score, right?
Yeah, you got to roll under your combat.
Well, that's not happening. Nope. 62, which is over 35.
Excellent. Take a stress. You have missed. Would you like to move?
Yeah, I'll move across to the other side and I'll try and open one of the lockers to see if I can find a better weapon.
Sure. I'll bring you up to the locker and then you can
Yeah. No, that's fine.
open it next turn if that's okay.
Yeah.
So you've just moved close by. That's fine.
My character has now started saying,
Corporate reconnaissance policy. Corporate reconnaissance policy. Corporate reconnaissance policy. Corporate reconnaissance policy.
like a deep voice, it's not his voice.
Alistair, you may go.
Yeah, I rolled a 6 under 64 for combat to quickly draw my pistol and fire it.
You draw
into-
your pistol. Trained. It's always on you. Quick, bang. You shoot. Roll your damage. You are successful.
That is 5 damage.
It takes a hit.
Is it possible to disengage from this guy, like push it down and then take a couple steps back, or?
You can just take a couple of steps back, but you
Yep.
can't push it down.
Yep, I'll take a couple of steps back from
Sure. Would you go over to Alec outside in the long hallway?
No, I'd still try to interpose myself between...
Yeah, still in the room.
Yeah,
Excellent.
between whatever this is and Zach, who seems to be having problems.
Corporate reconnaissance policy. Corporate reconnaissance policy.
We enter the next turn of combat. The reanimated crewman goes next. Walks up to Alistair. Screwdriver. Attempts to stab. With bated breath. Failure. 79 over 40. That is its turn.
The dead body takes a stress point.
Yes. It is now the three of you's turn. Who wants to go first?
Now I go first. My eyes
Yeah.
back open, and I say,
Anti-corporate behavior detected.
and I try to attack him.
Go for it.
With
What weapon?
With my just with my hands.
Your
Oh
hands?
no, with my flashlight. I hold my flashlight up and try to bash him on the head.
I'll say it does D5 damage.
We'll do a combat check first. Eh?
Combat check first.
It's not too bad. I got 29 combat.
Go for it.
I succeed. That's 23.
Yeah.
What is it? 1d10.
1d10 halved, yeah.
Okay. That's 5.
Oh, excellent roll with an improvised weapon.
Just with my blank face, just
How much damage was done before?
5.
5. So it is now pretty good. So, you want to move?
no, I'll stay where I am.
Who goes next?
I'm going to look into the locker,
Sure.
try and find a better weapon.
You open the locker.
I feel ill-equipped.
Yeah. Well, flamethrower is pretty equipped.
Yeah, but I don't want to, like I said, I
True.
don't want to kill everyone else in the process. Doesn't seem very precise.
So, what locker number?
How many numbers are there?
There is 1 to 6. I'll let you
Easy.
choose now. You're rolling a d6. I was
Yeah,
going to roll
number
it.
1.
Number 1. You open the locker, you look around, you find a small chess set. Challenge it to a game of chess.
That's not going to help.
And if you're not attacking, I'll let you open another locker.
Yep, sure. I'll open another locker.
What
please.
number?
Number 2.
Excellent. You
Oh.
open it and you find a little peculiar obsidian figurine. Maybe like a fertility figurine with the big,
This is such a movie
How,
moment.
how big is it?
quite small. Like
Okay.
palm size.
Not big enough
No.
for me to whack someone over the head
no.
with it.
Third time's the charm.
Yeah. Okay.
That'll be it for now.
Yeah, I'll wait till next time,
Sure.
and I'll just have a think about what could be affecting our robotic friend.
Yeah. Alistair.
As Zach charges in, I'll just like, get back, Doppler! And I'll try to fire again around the flailing
Yeah. Go for it.
wild bodies. That is a 46 under 64. For max damage, 10.
Oh, 10 points of damage. Mark off 2 shots.
Mm-hmm.
You have 6 in the chamber. So 10 points of damage. All right. Yeah. Good shot. Stay put. Just in between the two.
Yeah, I'll just stay put and... Yeah.
All right. My turn again, I believe. Reanimated crewman strikes out again and tries to get you. Failure. 79 over 40. It just keeps on trying to methodically stab you, and you're trying to fight it back and just trying to shoot it point blank range, perhaps. Bang, bang, bang. Who goes next?
I go and hit it again.
Go for it. Zach steps up.
I've got a thought process which I'll explain after this is over. That's a failure.
What did you get?
What did you get? You have to call it
I
out.
got 43 over 29.
Okay, so not a critical fail. However, take 1 stress, please. And next up is...
I'm gonna go number 3 and 4. So number 3, I guess.
My face is just, you know the face someone makes where they're like sort of trying to force air out, but their mouth is shut? I'm just like that. Just like eyes staring dead ahead,
Yeah.
mouth tight. Like the constipation face.
Yeah.
Is he like? He's got like the fake skin kind of thing on, like he's meant to look like a person, that kind of
Yeah.
robot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Putty,
Human.
like a putty kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Because there was a faint life sign, I like to think him as somewhat biological as a base, and you're just augmented with all this stuff
Yeah.
as an android.
I'm
yeah.
thinking a little bit like
Biological material of a metal
metal
endoskeleton.
like Total
Yeah.
Recall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, locker number 3. Pity Alistair can't see this because it is snake whiskey.
This is such a movie where you're like, hang on, I'm gonna help. Chess.
I mean, I'll pocket the snake whiskey. 'cause
Yeah, sure, you're just
fucking
pocketing.
Hell yeah, but
if you're not going to attack, 1 more locker for you.
yeah,
so.
I'll go to the next locker. I need a weapon.
Locker number 4.
Locker number 4.
Behind locker number 4 is a stiletto knife.
Yeah, I'll take that
And you pocket it. No, you grab it in your hand,
Yeah.
ready to go the next
for
round.
sure.
I will attempt to shoot Old Mate again.
Go for it.
Anti-corporate behavior detected.
That is a 19 under 64
Excellent. You damage it. Roll your d10.
for 6 more damage.
Still up on its feet.
Christ.
Its undead motions are jerky and inhuman. It doesn't feel pain. It's not reacting to fear. It is just trying to stab you with this.
We must use psychology. Your mother never loved you.
As you're shooting it, green, translucent pus are emerging from its wounds and coagulating, flowing blood. Its mouth and tongue are licking out, covered with slime, dripping to the floor.
Sounds like my ex.
Is that everyone?
I think that's everyone.
I go next. Alistair, screwdriver attack.
Yep.
Failure again.
Oh,
Who goes next?
I'll go next.
Zach.
Unless you want to run ahead of me. You got your knife now.
I'll kind of be like, ah, and I'll go.
Oh, you charge forward?
I'll
Yeah.
charge at him.
All right, give us a little combat.
I wish I had hand to hand, but it's a weapon, right? But I only have firearms.
Yeah.
Um,
That was a roll, wasn't it?
well, I didn't roll it.
Okay.
I just dropped it.
Okay. If the number was good, would you?
I probably still would have re-rolled it because I wouldn't.
So just
feel
to tell
okay.
the audience, mistakenly rolled and it got an
I
80.
dropped my,
And he goes,
my
"Ooh."
knife. I dropped my knife.
Oh, it's a. Yep. Keep going.
Okay. What happens? Well, it's 20.
20.
So 20 under 35.
You hit. Roll your damage.
What is the damage for a stiletto knife?
Stiletto knife is similar. I'll use the same stats as a scalpel. So 1d10 damage. Close range.
8.
8 points of damage. This thing is still on its feet. Who's next?
Do you want to go next?
I'm going to back up to lock it up before we just stay there.
Sure.
Alistair will try to kick its feet out from underneath it and drop it to the
Sure.
ground, possibly try and get control of this thing.
Sure. Give us a strength.
A strength?
Yeah. So roll your strength stat check. And
Yep.
is there any other thing you can add to that you would like to?
Athletics, maybe?
Yeah. Strength athletics.
22, a critical success under 41.
Critical success. You knock this thing to its feet, and what can I? You broke one of its legs. It's down for a while.
Nice.
I try to bash its head.
Sure, make an attack. It's limited movement.
Fail. 38 over 29.
Take a stress, and you may move if you wish around the room.
Yeah, okay, I'll step back.
Sure. Anyone else left to go?
Nope.
It's its turn. It's on the ground. It strikes out at your leg, Alistair.
Yep.
Success. Take 4 points of damage.
Ah, you dirty little shit.
You still got a wound?
Yep.
Good. That is its turn. Who's next?
I will attempt to get control of its arm. Since it insists on stabbing me, I'm going to try and armbar it or break it. Or
Try to
something.
disarm it.
Yep.
Give us another strength. Athletics, if you wish.
41 under 41.
That's a fail, mate. You
Is that including your athletics?
Yeah.
have to roll under. Oh, dear. So you take a stress, please, and you fail. It's not a crit fail, so nothing untoward happens. Just gets pretty stressful. Anyone else?
I try to bash its head again.
Do it.
I'm just relentless. That is a pass. 27 under 29.
Excellent. You hit. Do your damage.
That's a 3. Because I have to half because
Yes,
it's a
you do.
flashlight.
Still on the floor, crawling around. Alec?
I run up to it and I try and stab it again.
Just us leaning over it. It's like
Yeah, it's on the floor.
God
and you're
damn
like,
it.
"Ah,
Shaun of the Dead.
I'm
Like
a scientist, god damn it!
I'm a doctor, not a...
Oh, that's a
That's
96, which is a fail because it's
Oh,
over
yes.
35.
So please take a stress point, and I will go next. I will turn towards you, Alec, and
Sure.
go for a screwdriver attack. at
Interesting.
your
It doesn't
feet.
care about me.
2 under 40. You take
Yep.
7 points of damage.
7?
7.
How come all of a sudden he does more damage?
And your armor.
My
is
armor
now-
is now no doing
So
things.
your armor's gone, but you take 3 points of damage, correct? No,
Two.
2 points of damage.
Yes, 7 minus 5 is 2. So
Oh, I forgot. You should have been at disadvantage attacking because of the visor thing.
I took the visor up.
Oh, that's right. Good. Good man. Inspiration.
My corporate uniform gives me 1 armor point.
Yeah. You have been damaged yet? No.
No.
Okay.
I was like, oh, this is okay. He's never done over 4 damage.
Yeah, I rolled pretty good. I know hit. So please tell me who goes next. Hopefully finish this creature off.
It's your turn, isn't it?
Yeah, once again, still trying to disengage this kid.
Sure.
Or
You
just,
going to shoot it or are you going to try to disarm it?
I will attempt to disarm it.
Go for it.
The doctors too are doing well. So
Sure.
78 over 64.
Oh
I'd
no,
say.
take a stress.
Yep.
You're just trying to get it, and it's got a vice-like grip on this thing. Anyone else?
I'm gonna attack it again
Yeah, you go.
because it just hit me.
It did.
Fucking fuck you. 24 under 35. So I hit
You hit. Do your damage. 1d10.
4
4 points of damage.
4 points of damage.
3 health left. Please describe how you finish this thing off.
After it hits me and tears my suit, I'm like, fucking that, and kind of like a quick, like jerky stab because he's not really a fighter, and he just keeps stabbing it until it just stops moving, and a couple for good measure.
And it registers as dead once more.
Yes, what I was going to say is, now that it's back to being a corpse, I come back out of the factory setting and become myself again. I just go, blip.
Everyone make a fear save.
Disadvantage because I'm here.
Oh no. Bloody androids.
What is the disadvantage?
Roll twice and take the worst
Oh, yeah.
result.
So 18, which is a pass on the first attempt.
Do I get no, I don't.
You don't get disadvantage.
I've got an amazing fear save.
And 59, which is a
I got
fail.
79.
The worst result. So 99 over 44.
You critically
Oh my
failed.
god! Oh no! No, he's
no.
going to panicking.
Oh dear.
Oh, I failed normally.
I got 36 under 79, so I'm fine.
So, I believe we have to panic here.
Well, we have to make another fear save whenever
The
he
worst
panics.
has happened to avoid panicking. Roll the panic die, 1d20, greater than your current stress or
So
else
first,
panic.
you have failed the save. You
Yep.
take 2 stress points.
Okay.
And then let me just go to panic, because I believe a critical fail could activate it. When to make panic checks. Whenever you critically fail a save or stat check, which you have,
Oh, I should have done that earlier.
I would like you to now make a panic with a d20.
10.
What's your current stress?
8.
Oh, you do not panic. You do not panic. What happens? Describe it.
I think all the adrenaline just it just leaves finally, and I just start getting flashbacks of like the last time I was on duty, and it's just like a little bit of PTSD kicks in. I start shaking, and I've like got to like holster the pistol, and it's just start breathing to calm down.
What do you guys do?
Can I try just some, like...
I hold up my flashlight, which has got probably some green goo on it, and I turn it over and look at it curiously.
I like to think the room is bathed in green,
Yeah.
and you're just wiping it off, or just what are you doing with it?
I'll just wipe it on his on the corpse's clothes.
Sure, you can do that. Your torch is now clean.
I want to try like those like pressure points on the hand kind of thing, like a soothing, like when someone's stressed out and anxious. Like, someone's getting real low, big guy.
You could start playing chess.
I don't think that'll help.
No, whiskey. Offer
Whiskey.
him a shot.
Yeah, I'll say, here, take this. Have a drink. You deserve it.
Cheers. Alistair will just like knock the top off it and take a swig, and then offer it back to the doctor.
I lean over the body and start to inspect the body.
I'll also take a swig.
Because I'm not scared, so you guys take a minute to calm
I'm
down.
not scared. I'm a robot.
I bend my knees, and I'm just crouching over it.
Didn't you have to make another fear check after my panic?
No?
No?
No,
Sure.
yes, we do.
It's only if you fail.
Only if you fail, and you do panic.
Whenever
okay.
you panic,
You
every
didn't- you
nearby
didn't panic.
friendly player must make a fear save.
Yeah, but you didn't panic.
You didn't
Luckily.
panic.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm inspecting the body. Should I make an intelligence check of some kind?
No. What are you looking for specifically?
I'm looking for an infection point, like a point where the contaminant entered the body, or if it's just microbial.
You don't see, apart from now the wounds you have inflicted, it makes it harder to see what exactly killed this man.
I slowly
Uh,
try to extract one of his teeth.
While you're doing that, it's quite easy. He's
Yeah.
got a print on his t-shirt. Doesn't
Yep.
say his name, but it says engineer may contain alcohol.
Nice.
So you think it might have been his locker with the alcohol in it, and that he is one of the engineers.
Cool.
Can we still check lockers 5 and 6?
You certainly can,
Yeah,
sir.
I was going to say.
I can't take this tooth with me.
I'll also take a moment to reload the 3 spent rounds.
Yeah. You got 12 rounds in total?
I do.
So you got a 6 in the chamber and 3 left?
Yep.
Excellent. So the adrenaline comes down, and you just take the time to wait for Josh to pour his drink. And then we resume the podcast. So, locker number 1, chess set. Locker number 2, little fertility figure. Number 3, snake whiskey. Number 4, stiletto knife. Number 5, a small white packet.
Party.
Hey.
Anyone?
Is it just a white packet, like, or is it a clear bag?
It's a
filled with-
baggie.
It's a baggie?
It's a baggie.
Cool.
Has anyone got rim wires?
Yeah, I have.
You got it?
Yeah.
So automatically, you know this is a drug quite popular in the Outer Rim called Soma.
Someone's into the Soma.
And there's 2 doses out here.
That does not align with corporate health and safety
What
policy.
does Soma do?
You know what Soma does, and you're
So
a bit
much.
you're a bit of a pill popper yourself, are you? not?
on the edge, we'll say.
So while taking Soma, you don't gain stress for 1d10 hours. You have disadvantage on speed checks for the next 1d10 days.
It's that ganja.
For 1d10 days.
Okay.
And your minimum stress increases by 1.
Oh yeah, it's literally marijuana. You got low
Pretty
level
much.
anxiety. You move slowly, but you don't panic.
And you mellow.
So your stress doesn't increase, but your minimum stress increases by 1.
Yes.
Yeah, because you've got anxiety.
Forever or
Permanent.
okay,
Until it's removed on shore leave or recuperation. Yeah.
sure.
Which you can do a comfort save in the game. That's where you can possibly reduce stress if you find a comfortable place.
Kitty, warm kitty.
But is there anything... You're wounded. How do you describe your condition, guys?
I think I've taken, like, maybe a small puncture wound in my leg or something, and then, like, a scratch across my neck from the first strike.
Here, let me take a look at that.
Yeah, is there anything you can do, Alec?
Now, the first aid kit, can we get a description?
Sure. That will let you bandage the wound and stop any active bleeding effects, which there is none. But let me just see if you get any health out of it. It was a first aid kit, was it not?
I believe so, yes.
Yes.
Someone bandage, help someone stop bleeding, bandage cuts, and treat other minor injuries. So it doesn't
So-
really say...
Yeah.
Doesn't have any
It doesn't give
disinfectant.
you effect, but it does have disinfectant.
Yeah, well-
you bandage the wounds and stop any bleeding if there is. There isn't.
Okay.
So you're good.
Sure.
But to heal
But
health-
it won't do anything for health.
No, but you do have things that do things for health.
I do. If he's sore enough.
I wouldn't worry about it right now.
Yeah.
Taken worse.
Don't want to contribute to the current opioid epidemic of space, so...
Well, you're not going to get addicted to one pill. It's just a pain pill,
That's
right?
what they all say, Andrew.
It's the first one.
The
I've
first
got
hit's
5. You're like, I'm going to take one of these. Here, have one. It's just
Cool.
a pain pill. It's 1d10 of restoration, and
Health.
it lowers your stress by 1.
I'm just going to tuck that pill in my top
You're not-
pocket
okay,
and I
cool.
won't
Not
take it
gonna
right
take
now.
it?
Not going to take it.
Excuse me? What do you mean?
He's like a dealer. He's offended because he's a junkie.
Oh, I don't...
no, it's just that you're offended.
Jesus Christ.
It's not canon.
Like, if you're not going to take it, man, like I can hold on to it. Like,
Well, if you want it back, I can give it back. It's just...
It just seems like a waste
I've
if you're
had
gonna-
worse in a,
you know,
in a
I'm-
barroom fight, you know.
sure. I just thought, I recuperate 7 health and lower my stress by 1.
I do appreciate it, but
I'm sensing-
maybe you hang on to it.
I'm sensing this is an inappropriate conversation to have on work time, but that's okay.
It's a medical treatment, buddy.
Both of you roll.
Happy and healthy workers are productive workers.
Both of you roll a sanity.
A sanity.
Yeah, just the 2 of you.
Just the 2 of us. 73 over 60.
So you fail. You take 1 stress.
42 over 20.
I take 1 stress.
Over. You take 1 stress.
Why do we take a stress?
Because you're arguing with each other. You're starting to arc up. Like characters, right?
But he gave it back.
Yeah, but you guys are like, "Whoa, no, no."
Wow.
Tension.
It
we
was
weren't
tension.
really screaming at each other.
And you could have saved. It was tense.
Yeah, but this is this thing that happens. Sometimes little tiny disagreements cause people to...
Yeah, it's
Snap.
resentment, snap.
Oh my god.
If you're locked in a ship and high tension,
I'm not a baby.
We should have saved.
Oh, I should have buttered with the fucking pain pill.
Anyway, what do you do now?
Was there anything in 6? You just described 5.
Oh, yes, I stopped at the drugs. Silly me.
A lot of things stop at drugs.
Oh yeah, I was going to take a bump.
Number 6, 36 credits.
Ooh.
And a drawing of a man in the inside of the locker door.
And
Cool.
it says, Daddy, underneath.
It's a little man, and underneath it's got Casper, Captain Killjoy. And it's a little caricature of the
Yeah.
captain.
Well, I don't think he's much of a killjoy anymore.
I am going to take a bump of that stuff.
Oh, don't do it. Do you do
Bit
it
of
secretly?
super-
You hear me?
I'll wait till they walk out.
Yeah,
And then
sure.
I'll just.
Snort it. Wow.
So that my minimum goes up by 3, and then
Hang
I
on.
do not gain stress.
It doesn't go
Is that
up by
right?
3, it just goes up
Goes
by
up
1.
to 3.
2,
sorry.
3. Yeah.
Goes up to 3, and then I don't take any stress, but I have disadvantage on speed saves.
I will roll your d10
Sure.
for both. So, 2 hours,
Sure.
No
I
sh-
don't take any more stress.
no stress. You got a minimum stress by 1.
Yeah.
It is addictive.
Yeah.
So please make a body save right now.
Whiskey
You know,
and
lightweight.
Soma. He's a walking coma. Coma and whiskey. He's
34
feeling frisky.
over 22.
You are now addicted. First off, take 1 stress. Boom, you can't.
No,
But
I
you're-
don't take
That's good,
stress.
but you are now addicted to Soma.
Okay.
Idiot.
And I will now make... And you'll be addictive for the amount of time I roll on this next D10 days.
Okay.
3 days.
For 3 days.
You have negative on speed checks and you're addicted.
And I am into the Soma.
You are in. There's 1 more dose.
Why? Why
Yeah,
did you do that?
So when I need some comfort tomorrow, I'll probably take a
Yeah.
hit.
Oh, God. We're going to put you back in cryo so that you can go cold turkey in your dreams.
But I'm glad you yes-anded me and went with that. It's a good character thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What would you like to do next?
Hey, guys. I would suggest, if this is a new biological compound, there might be information in the scientist's quarters.
Yeah, that's where I want to go.
Straight to head scientist quarters?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Feeling good, guys.
Alistair's first.
Yes, please.
I got this. And I kind of push him out the way and I just walk straight in.
I'll tell you something mechanically.
I'm glad you're showing initiative.
Yeah. Speaking of initiative, have you got any weapons drawn currently?
I probably do now.
Yes. Okay.
Like after that little.
So because we're not rolling for initiative specifically, it's more situational based.
Yep.
And say if you guys walk into a room with melee weapons held, if an enemy has a ranged weapon, you guys go first because close combat quicker than ranged. But if it's the other way around, they would go first. And the same thing happens if you're not holding any weapon. You would go after someone holding a weapon
Right.
because they would be more mentally prepared. So yeah, if you're holding the gun and you're facing someone with a melee, you might go last, but vice versa as well. So Zach, Alec, and Sergeant Alistair, you want to head to the head scientist quarters, number 9?
I'm going to go. I want to push him out of the way. I'll be like, I'll go first. I got this.
It's your height.
And I've got my knife out, but I'm not necessarily practicing knife safety. I'll be like, I got this
easy.
big guy. And I just kind of walk in with the knife out.
It's like a Bo Burnham bit where he's like, hey, audience, I love you. He's just pointing the knife at them the whole time. I want to make sure I can produce good content just waving the sharp knife around.
Is that against company policy, Mr. Android?
It's not very osh.
Yeah.
You enter
Hey, Jackson. That's not really that safe, buddy.
the head scientist's
I'm a
quarters.
professional. That's all right.
And I will describe. You see on the top, before you head in, Shade Abu, head scientist. You enter the room. Shade's desk is covered by pencil drawings of plants.
I knew it.
A cow's tongue cactus is standing in a corner. It attacks immediately. No, it does not. It's got a little name tag on it. And I kid you not, it is called John, according to the sticker on its pot.
I'll just come like, evening.
Yes? You tip your hat?
Yeah. Any buddies?
Buddies? No, there are no corpse buddies in this room.
Okay. And notes?
For what you see a bookshelf and you find a few poetry anthologies and classic novels, but a few books seem to be missing. It looks like a female. There's female clothes in the locker. On her desk is a journal.
Yeah, I'll look the journal for sure.
I would like to look at the classic novels.
Do you all enter the room, I'm guessing? Or do you stand out the front?
I'll do a quick search of the room, see if there's any like immediate threats, and then like poke my head back out into the corridor.
5-10 minutes go by, you can't see any threats in the room, and you guys start rifling through the belongings. So, Mr. Alec, This journal is full of passionate entries about succulents, exobiology, and thoughts on music compositions she has been listening to lately. Her last 2 entries cover one of the soil specimens from an asteroid that they visited recently. She sounds very excited to have found it, and it contains biomatter. In her last entry, she swears it has grown since yesterday.
What a bad scientist.
Everyone, no, just you, Alec, make a fear save.
But make it a disadvantage, because I'm here.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Because he is right in the room. It's just you, though.
I'm just smiling.
Well, it's a pass for the first attempt, so 16 under 20.
And the disadvantage?
57 over 20, so I fail.
Yeah, you're not going to take any stress, though, because you are hyped up.
High as a kite.
And mellow.
Yes. Whew, man,
So you
that
like-
looks odd.
Biomatter on an asteroid? What do you say? Do you even mention it?
I'm like, huh. Well, they found some samples, and it's probably what's causing the trouble in this place, but, you know, it's nothing we can't handle. Maybe fire might be good. I have a flamethrower. Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
So, and Mr. Zach, what have you found?
Well, I'm looking through her classic novels.
It's mundane.
I found The
No.
Time Machine by H.G. Wells.
Awesome.
I found Day of the Triffids by John Griffith. No, sorry, John Wyndham. John Wyndham, Day of the Triffids. I have found Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen.
Okay.
I found A Suitable Boy, which is the famous Indian magnum opus.
And because it's in the future, the Twilight Saga.
Yes, I found The Twilight Saga.
That's a historical novel.
Yes, that's a classic set of novels.
So about 15 minutes has gone by. Zach, Alistair, you're getting pretty bored at their reading, I'm guessing.
Yeah, just
I can read very quickly. I just read the whole book.
Do you want to venture off by yourself, or are you sticking around?
I'll stick around outside the door, but I'll also like tap impatiently and then like look inside the room again. And
Sigh obnoxiously.
sigh obnoxiously,
Yeah.
and then like when he starts talking to himself or whatever, it's just like, you got something, Doc?
He kind of like licks his teeth a bit.
Weirdos.
We have the same energy as, in Parks and Rec, the animal control guys? Oh, yeah, man! Like they're both high all the time. And
Yeah, they've
I'm
definitely been in the
leaning
ketamine.
more towards Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
You have wrung out any information you may have found here.
Yeah.
What do you do next?
Okay, so biology, plants, it's humid, it likes humid, so
Sorry, it?
whatever's causing the dead guy before to animate. So
He was?
Yeah. So what it is he wasn't alive. Something was moving him instead. Think of it like a puppet. The wood isn't living, but the strings may make it animate.
Maybe someday the puppet will be a real boy.
As he's describing this, please, the two of you, make a sanity check.
I feel like this would be reassuring for the android, to be honest.
We'll have to see.
Being a puppet, being controlled, maybe a bit of a choice of words, perhaps?
That is a fail.
Oh,
guess
how
the-
much of a fail?
That's 89 over 21.
Okay, please take a stress. And Mr. Alistair,
78 over 20, also a fail.
also a stress. Let's go around the table. Let's get some stress
Wait.
levels.
What
Sorry.
say was that?
Sanity. Fear. No, sanity. Sanity.
Okay, sanity.
Yeah. Sorry. It's like how you're describing things in detail that is really disconcerting. Like,
What's the difference between fear and sanity in the description? That's something I want to try and figure out as well.
fear goes with emotion,
Yeah.
and like
Sanity is like conceptual.
sanity is like things that shouldn't be is the description. Like
Okay.
You can be afraid of a lion, but you're freaked out by like a blob.
Yeah.
if you're saying that something is here that is controlling people like a puppet, it's like very disconcerting sort of thing.
Mm.
Let's go around the table and sorry.
Doesn't faze me.
Yeah. He's saying it like matter of factly, and you're
Yeah.
like going, what the
This is really fascinating. What I think is that I don't think it's necessarily airborne. I think we're safe in that regard. But I think you would have to
Hey,
make
Jackson.
certain contact. Yeah.
Hey, Jackson.
Yeah.
I'm sensing that there might be some discomfort among the employees. If you could just wind that down a little, that'd be great.
Sure.
Yeah, Doc, actually, if you could just shut up about it, that would be grand.
My stress is at 7.
So what I'm thinking is if we
10.
go into the quiet
Oh.
chambers, that we might find something useful. Perhaps I can manufacture something to cool down. If I can take some components,
Sure.
maybe I can alter my flamethrower so it produces cold instead of heat. I
I'm
think
not
that'd be
sure
really
about
good.
that, but we could have a look.
Well, we could find something, surely.
Do you all agree? Cryo chambers or the captain's quarters you haven't gone to yet?
We're gonna have to search all the rooms eventually.
I'll leave it up to you guys. I'm fine.
We can definitely check the cryo quarters, like extreme cold or extreme heat. I've managed to kill both my girlfriend's plants with either, so
Plants don't like the cold, as a general rule.
And you would also have to consider what was introduced in this environment that it didn't have before. Being
Shut
an
up.
asteroid,
Hey,
oxygen
hey,
would have
Jackson!
been...
Hey, Jackson!
Yeah.
Shut up!
This echoes down the corridor as you walk towards the cryo chambers. Who's going first?
I will.
Okay, you open the door
Yep.
and you see the following. You see 12 cryopods in total.
One of them is green.
One of them is left open.
Oh, God.
And you see a hand resting on the top.
I'm not gonna make that mistake again, I think, thinking to myself. Status uncertain.
Yeah. Alistair will walk up to it and he's just like, why do I feel like deja vu? And he's also just going to poke the body again.
Stab it.
As you slowly, cautiously walk up to this body, make a fear save as large chunks of her skin have been peeled off.
That's a disadvantage, by the way.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, that's actually...
They were both fails, but neither was a critical. So it's a 78 over 44.
Please take a stress. You see this woman flayed.
That's just fucked up.
Yeah.
That's not in compliance with health and safety policy.
So because you went first, I'll let you
No,
describe.
Zach. No, it is not.
I'll let you describe the situation to your people, and they will not have to make the save because you're dumbing it. I'm guessing you're saying either don't look because it's this or something else. But because it was you confronted immediately, then
Yep.
that's why.
Right, you two. She's in a bit of a state. She's been
What does
flensed.
that mean?
She's had her skin taken from her body.
Ooh, can I have a look?
Go for it.
I see the extraction method. Is it surgical? Is it mastication? Was it chewing? Or
It
was
looks
it,
like she's covered in bites and tears
Okay.
on fingernails and teeth. Human
Teeth?
Human teeth marks all over her.
Is she missing any of her own teeth?
Hey, so I know that you've been taking teeth. I'm fine with it, right?
He's been what?
Oh, that's like he keeps samples. It's fine. You wouldn't happen to be able to match any of those teeth, would you?
It's possible.
I mean, the finger scratch marks on this guy, and there was blood and stuff under the nails of the captain.
That's correct, Jackson.
I'm thinking we see if this tooth matches. Maybe we stab it to make sure it's actually dead, or whatever happened last time, and we go from there. What do you guys think?
That seems like a fair plan.
Here, you want the knife? I don't.
He turns to Alistair.
I just put my gun straight against her head and just fire around straight into the skull.
Bang! It slumps up and down again from the shock. It is dead.
Okay.
Everyone, Mr. Alistair and Mr. Alec, make a body save.
A body save.
Because of the sound, or...
Just make a body save. Don't worry about it, John.
Oh, God. Don't worry about it, android.
I'm not
Humans,
wait.
make a body save.
Oh my god. What is my body?
What is that?
It's a 58 over 22, so that's a
Failure, my friend.
failure. Do I get any advantage for having a hazmat suit?
No, with the helmet down.
Not for this.
Not for this.
81 over 33. Would the rebreather help at all?
You got to say it's equipped.
You gotta have it put
You
on.
got to have it put on. Both fail. All right. So, Alistair, the shot of this gun, you get loud ringing in your ears after you make the shot, and you think, it's going to go away. It's going to go away. It just stays there. And Mr. Alec, it's hot and you're sweating. Everyone is sweating, but you start convulsing slightly. Just little ones, but you're convulsing, little ticks.
Sure, could be the soma.
Yeah. And that's all.
It's the blood spray. It's the blood spray. That's why stabbing's better.
What?
Well done. So yeah, that's what you see from this woman. You want to match the teeth, and who is doing this?
I'll do that.
You're matching bite marks from her teeth and the teeth you have found off the captain, are you not?
It's incredible how much talent and luck I have at picking perfect characters for campaigns.
Yeah.
Because I
Just
ended up with a
happen to
bag full of
be
teeth.
collecting teeth from everyone that we come
It's
across.
honestly, I have to make a sanity roll because it's too much.
Okay, I'll pull
So
out.
this has a chance of going wrong
How?
mentally, as in you're being asked to do something very specific and intellectual,
Yeah.
and you might be stressed if you fail. So please
Yeah.
make a
Well, I can
intellect-
help you out with that if you like.
intellect roll.
I'll make an intellect roll. It's okay, I'm an android.
Is there anything you can add to this?
No, not really.
Okay.
That's a successful 25 out of 52.
You match the teeth marks to her teeth.
I'm not going to tell them that. I'm going to lie.
Sure.
I'm going to say the captain did it.
Aha.
Because if I tell them that she bit herself, they'll have to make another sanity roll, probably.
Make a sanity roll yourself then.
I'll make a sanity roll myself.
I may remind you when... No, it's a fear save for androids, not sanity. It's sanity for scientists. Have you failed a sanity roll, Mr. Scientist?
Earlier, I think maybe.
Several.
Sanity,
No,
not
sanity,
fear.
not fear. Yeah.
Do you recall? It's okay if you haven't. Just keep in
I
mind...
honestly can't remember.
Yeah, next time just keep everyone gets stressed if you do fail.
So is mine a fear or a sanity roll?
It's a sanity.
Mine's a sanity roll?
Mhm.
I fail.
How much?
97 over 21.
Almost a critical failure. So you fail a sanity.
I just mutter to myself, that is not aligned with any company policy.
And you just
What
mutter.
doesn't, buddy?
Yeah, you mutter to yourself.
Oh, nothing. I think the captain did this. That's why there was skin under his fingernails.
Interesting. Makes sense. What's in the other pods?
Empty. And closed.
Empty and closed. Can I get in one to try and cool down?
If you get in one and activate it, you'll be sealed for the procedure. It takes a while.
We still haven't gone to the captain's quarters.
Yeah, let's go there.
Yeah, we should check.
All right, straight to the captain's quarters. Who opens the door?
Me again.
Very well.
I just want to commend you for your conduct on this mission, Sergeant.
Sergeant, yeah.
It is my duty to keep you guys as safe as possible.
Feeling very safe.
You open the quarters of Casper sorry, not Koloski.
Killjoy.
Kowalski, right?
Colonoscopy.
Kozlowski.
Kozlowski.
Kozlowski, Captain. Casper's bed has been impeccably made with military discipline and accuracy. You see this, Sergeant Alistair. Everything has been left in order. A book about leadership and team building is left on the desk. It has multiple bookmarks throughout, if you casually flick through it. Are you searching the room?
Seeing how well made the military, the bed and like the military stylings and everything, I'd like to check underneath the pillow if there is like he stashed a weapon there, or
Sure.
if there is a weapon stashed in the room.
You don't find something of that nature, but you do find a self-help book about self-confidence under the mattress. And you also find a PC terminal.
I will give it to the android, Zachary, and see if he can do something with it.
Well, it's attached to the wall.
Oh, okay.
Attached to the,
Oh,
It's
pointed
like,
out.
Yeah, Doppler, see if you can get that working.
Okay, no problem. Finally, a computer that works. Okay, I'm going to try and turn the computer on.
Computer switches on, and you see personal log, Caspar Kozlowski.
I'm going to read it without reading it out loud.
Sure. You take a bit of time, and even as far as log entries go, they are dull, even to you, Mr. Android.
Yeah.
He seems to be highly pragmatic in his mannerisms, and his writings reflect this. His last entry is a vastly different tone that you recognize. Agitated and paranoid, he suspects the Lima crew to be plotting against him. Should he barricade himself in the command room, or take a militant stance and attack first?
It appears the captain grew paranoid near the end and attempted to barricade himself in the command center for fear of mutiny. I cannot ascertain whether it's directly related to the contaminant or just the result of the circumstance. Either way, he should see a corporate-approved shrink, or at least he should have done when he had the chance.
I'm just going to be using my Geiger counter to check like the different, like as we're walking along
Sure.
in the room, just to see
Bioscanner or Geiger?
Geiger.
Radiation?
Yeah,
There's no radiation you can detect.
cool. And then I'll just switch back to the bioscanner.
Cool. No life signs within 100 meters, except for you three. What do you do?
I might get on the comms and see if I can contact our captain.
Sure.
Let him know that there is a confirmed contamination and the ship probably needs to be quarantined. But we will investigate further.
This is Rick.
Captain, this is Crowley. We have suspicions of contamination and the ship may need to be quarantined.
Is there any infection? What kind of contamination?
We've encountered a possible life form that is inhabiting members of the dead crew. You may need to disengage the ship and back up.
We have procedures for quarantine. As long as you can get you into a cryopod or seal you off. Are you infected? Who's infected?
No one's infected, but it is a possibility.
Very well. We'll just maintain procedure. And any news about the crew?
We have
All dead.
3 confirmed deaths, and we are investigating further. We've yet to see the bottom of the ship.
Very good. Let me know if you find anything.
They've got functioning cryopods, which we can use. We just need to clear the ship and probably get in them for long enough for another team to come out and extract us.
Oh, you think it'd be that bad?
Well, it's better us to be safe. You know, if we're infected, at least we can let it run its course or cure whatever it is.
Of course. Okay, see what you can find out. Get back to me.
Oh my god, it's Omicron! No.
It's Omega, the final phase of COVID.
Final phase. There is only a hallway leading off to the right, left, past the cryo chambers.
Oh, time to go to the next level.
No.
The next level. You all trudge along.
I'm taking this to the next level.
You all trudge along the long corridor past the cryo chambers.
It's an obscure reference to Spy Kids 3, everyone. He's
Alright.
not the guy.
You ready?
Is there a way I can repair my suit?
Yes, but it might take some
I've
time.
got jury rigging.
Yeah, how long would it take?
Like half an hour.
I've got some jury rigging.
You guys mind if I just do some quick repairs before we head down there?
Not at all. And in fact, if you can help patch up mine at the same time.
1 hour.
Yeah, it's worth it. Here, keep an eye on the bioscanner. And we'll do
Sure,
repairs.
give us an intellect 2 times.
Sure you don't want my help? I got jury rigging.
Critical success, 33 under 38. Oh, sorry, under 48.
You repair the first one, which was your hazard suit. You repair the hazard suit, and it returns its armor
Cool.
and its function.
Does the is that from the critical?
Critical, yeah.
Yeah.
Next one.
I don't know what. I think yours is just fatigues, right?
Yep.
Just think I need to sew it up. Ooh, yes, 46 under 48.
You manage to repair some armor points, and I'll roll for it.
So I think you only had like 1 or 2.
I
Right?
only have 2, so
1 armor point is repaired.
cool.
Cool. That's an hour.
Cool. Am I able to get any quicker from the first critical?
No, it's just that you did it really well.
Okay,
you
cool.
managed to return its function.
Cool.
What do you do?
I'm ready to go.
Head down the stairs. I will lead.
You go into another hallway.
Now I only have 1 hour left of not being stressed.
You walk into the hallway.
Unless
And
I
you-
take another bump.
You quickly stop, Alistair, as you see an empty blood-spattered vac suit that is left on the floor in a pile. As you see the scene, it suggests that the assailant has killed the victim while they were still in the vac suit. And you then see a trail of blood leading to the hatch to the lower level. And you see pale green spots are mixed with red blood on the floor. And we will see you next
time.
Well, that's not horribly disconcerting at all.
It's like,
I wonder if the vac suit's still functional.
We'll find out in part 3
It's just a little dirty. It's still good.
Yeah, I
It's still
can't, I
good.
can't imagine wearing a bloody vac suit would be great for anyone. So
of
sanity.
Green Tomb. We have been Nobody Wake the Bugbear. I am Andrew, John, Josh, and special guest Cade. We will see you in part 3. Bye-bye.
Thanks
Bye-bye
for,
now.
Thanks
Bye.
for watching.
Here's a new sound I can make.
Okay, ready? This is the lead in music that probably John will have to write.
Yeah, I didn't write any last time.
No, because I just did it.
Yeah.
You're too late. I can't stop for you, John. Just got to do it.
Yeah, ready? It's a new original. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
All right. I will fade in with an explanation of where your situation has taken you.
Fun fact, the modulation of the laugh for SpongeBob is actually a mechanical one that is done by placing your hand or finger on your throat and moving up and down.
Yeah. He's saying that because I said that my character has a very SpongeBob SquarePants energy.
Now, this is cut. All right, ready?
Oh.
Do a mic check. 1 1 1 1.
1 1 1 1.
2 2 2 2.
1111. You're an outsider.
Yep.
Number 2.
All right,
who
you ready?
do you work for?
John, I have to cut out a few times. I know you're warming up your dice.
Helicopter, helicopter.
Excellent.
I
Excellent.
you know,
Excellent. Less to go.
I'll
The
it's a
or excellent. Belonging. Mr. Sorry.
Scratch and
You contrant.
we've just built